Welcome to Reclaiming Me, a trauma-informed podcast helping women with complex PTSD heal the lasting impact of childhood attachment wounds from parents and caregivers, so you can finally release people-pleasing and perfectionism and learn to trust in relationships, beginning with the one you have with yourself. I'm your host, Cindy Payne, therapist, trauma specialist, and a woman who has walked this path both personally and professionally. This week, we unpacked the 4 attachment styles and how C-PTSD impacts relationships, especially for women who grew up in unpredictable or unsafe environments. Maybe you've noticed yourself swinging between anxious and avoidant behaviors, overthinking your partner's words, or withdrawing to protect yourself. If so, you aren't alone. These patterns are survival strategies, and your nervous system learned long before you had a voice, a choice, or even a clear sense of your own needs. Today, on the Midweek Reframe, I want to give you a practical, in-the-moment skill, one that I use personally and with clients, that help you respond to these triggers instead of reacting. This practical skill is called the attachment pause, and it's especially useful for women with complex PTSD who notice strong emotional reactions in relationships. So here's how it works. Step 1, notice the trigger. Start by noticing the moment that your nervous system starts to react. Maybe your partner said something that made you anxious. Your friend canceled plans last minute, or even a coworker's tone caught you off guard. Pause and check in with your body. Are your shoulders tight? Is your chest heavy? Is your heart racing? Is your gut churning? This is your body telling you something important is happening. Your nervous system is activated, and it's asking for regulation. Step 2, name the attachment pattern. Ask yourself, am I feeling anxious, avoidant, or a mixture of both? Naming the attachment style doesn't just give you insight, it creates a tiny space between the trigger and your reaction. For example, I remember feeling panicked when a friend didn't text me back right away. My first impulse was to over-apologize or over-message. Naming this anxious pattern allowed me to step back and recognize, Cindy, this is your nervous system saying that it feels unsafe, not that the friendship is broken. Step 3, ground the body with breath. Now, engage your nervous system. I like a 4 to 6 breath. So this means inhale for 4 counts, hold for 2, and exhale for 6. And you're going to repeat this 3 times. Breathing like this stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, which signals your brain that you are safe. It doesn't erase the trigger, but it gives you the power to respond consciously. And finally, step 4, ask yourself what you really need. So after you've grounded yourself, I invite you to check in. What do I need right now? Is it reassurance? Is it space? Is it to be able to express yourself calmly? For women with C-PTSD, this step is gold because we often leap straight into survival behaviors like people-pleasing, overgiving, shutting down, without noticing what we actually need. For me, that day with my friend, I realized that what I needed was patience and a lot of self-reassurance. I didn't need to flood her inbox. My nervous system just wanted to feel safe. Finally, respond, speak, text, or act in alignment with your needs and your boundaries. not out of panic, guilt, or fear. And this is crucial. This step, responding from awareness, takes a lot of time. But even these small actions repeated over time teach your nervous system that you are safe, that you are capable, and that you are worthy of connection. So here's the core insight. Attachment patterns are not failures. They are survival strategies. Recognizing them in real time gives you a choice. You don't have to be stuck in old trauma loops. Each time you pause, breathe, and check in with your needs, you're rewiring your nervous system towards a more secure attachment. Remember, micro moments of awareness matter. Your nervous system learns through repeated experiences. So before we close, here are 3 key takeaways to integrate this week. Number 1, notice your triggers in relationships. The physical sensations are a guide. Number 2, name the attachment pattern. This gives perspective and space to respond thoughtfully. And number 3, practice the attachment pause. Breathe, check in with your needs, and respond from awareness rather than reactivity. Even small, consistent steps like this strengthen self-trust, boundaries, and presence. And if you haven't already, head over to my website and take my free people-pleasing quiz at cindypayne.com/quiz. It's quick, practical, and personalized, helping you see your survival patterns and start working with them in a safe, compassionate way. Follow the podcast so you never miss a full-length episode or a midweek reframe. And remember, these small exercises build real, lasting change. So thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope you leave feeling a little bit more grounded, a little more aware of your nervous system, and a little more empowered to respond to attachment triggers instead of reacting. I'll be back next Monday with another full-length episode, and then again next Wednesday for the midweek reframe, where we'll continue translating attachment theory into practical skills that you can use immediately. Remember, every small step towards self-trust, boundaries, and presence matters. You are worthy of this healing journey. Thanks, everybody.